What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If you're stopping by the channel for the first time, please consider subscribing to my channel. And while you're at it, smash that like button. I really would appreciate it. Also, hit that post notification bell so that you're notified every time I upload a new video. 6,600 points. First time in the history of the S&P 500, it closed above 6,600 points, guys. S&P 500 is on fire. NASDAQ closes again above 22,000 points. Dow closes again above 45,000 points. And we got rate cuts coming on Wednesday, September 17th. So I can't be more elated about what's happening right now, man, in the stock market. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Please go out and do your own independent research before you invest your money in anything. Where do we go from here? I think we go higher. Like I said, rate cuts are coming on Wednesday. Now, we don't know how big the rate cut is going to be, but it's widely expected it will be somewhere between 0.25 and 0.50. So 25 basis points to 50 basis points. And I think that's a tailwind to send this thing even higher. I told you guys a couple of weeks ago that you had a lot of experts out there saying that the S&P 500 could potentially get to 7,000 points by the end of 2025. We've already closed, like I said, over 6,600 today. So we're well on our way, guys. And you got two of the most productive months in the stock market coming, and that would be November and December. Now, is there anything that could derail this good news? Absolutely. Tariff war could derail it. If inflation all of a sudden skyrockets, that could derail it. If we're thrown into a recession, that could derail it. But right now, none of that stuff seems to be happening. You know, we got some positive talks today between the United States and China on the tariff war between the two countries. So there you go, man. If we can get this China-U.S. trade thing worked out, that may be another tailwind, guys. And look what happened to Tesla today. I mean, where did Tesla come from? Just skyrocketed today. But who is buying Tesla stock? Drop it down in the comment box and let me know if you guys are buying Tesla stock. I'm certainly not buying it, but who is? With Elon Musk, all his shenanigans, you got Tesla stock price well above $400 a share. Who's buying Tesla stock? Y'all gotta let me know, because I'm confused. I thought this man was radioactive, but yet and still stock price going through the roof. Only in America, man. Only in America. Listen up, guys. Get yourself in position. You do not want to miss the fourth quarter of 2025 if you're someone that's trying to build their wealth. When interest rates come down, assets go up. And that's what you're seeing right now, guys. Everybody is gearing up for interest rate cuts, not just in September. Everything I read, a lot of experts are saying that we could potentially get a rate cut in November and December, maybe 3 rate cuts this year. I don't know if that's true or not. I'm just telling you what I've read. So go out and do your own independent research and fact check all this stuff, because I'm not an expert. I'm just a guy that gets online and reads various things, and I get back on my YouTube channel and I tell you guys what my opinion is on it. But man, here are the facts, right? Let's talk about the facts. The facts are the S&P 500 closed above 6,600 points for the first time ever. Where did we start at the beginning of the year? Somewhere around 6,100 points. And then we hit Liberation Day on April, 2nd, 3rd? And guess what happened to the S&P? fell all the way down to around 4,900 points, maybe 5,000 points. And then what? 4 months later, almost 5 months later, it's over 6,600 points. What I'm telling you guys is the top 10% of earners in this country, the 1%ers, are doubling down on the stock market. They're doubling down on assets because they believe interest rates are going to come down, and they also believe Trump is going to continue to push the envelope. And they understand when Trump gets his Federal Reserve together. Remember, Jerome Powell, he has to exit stage left by, I believe, May of 2026. So Trump is already trying to get the board in his favor. That's why he was trying to fire Lisa Cook, that's on the board. I don't know if she's the Fed governor, but she's on the board of the Fed, and she's a voting member. Trump was trying to fire her. Of course, the court temporarily stopped him from doing that, but that's his game plan. And corporate America knows that. So they're going to do whatever they can to support Trump because they don't want Trump against them. This is how corporate America is, guys. I've told y'all from time and time again, they've never cared about us. Never. Corporate America don't care about you. Billionaires don't care about you. Oligarchs don't care about you or me. They care about them. So they're going to do whatever Trump tells them to do to protect them. You got to do whatever you need to do to protect you. That's why you got to double down, in my opinion, on something that can build your wealth. Now, you do whatever you want to do. I'm not telling you to go put your money in anything. What I'm telling you is you better think about how in the world you're going to take care of yourself if you lose your job. How you going to take care of yourself if you get sick and can't work? If you ain't got no assets, you're going to be stuck like Chuck. You're not going to be able to depend on the government. You already know that. Not with the big, beautiful bill. You're not going to be able to depend on corporations. So who are you going to have to depend on? You. That's why it's important that you take the income that you earn now and do something to multiply it to create passive income. No better time for you to start doing that than now. But you got to go out and do your own research. Figure out what you want to do, whether it's real estate for income, paper assets, starting a business. Do something to grow your wealth, man. Right now, in my opinion, these next 3 months are going to be historic. They're going to be legendary. And I plan on taking advantage of it. Again, not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. This is just giving you my opinion on the state of our financial markets and our economy. Our economy right now is kind of wobbling. It could go either way, guys. I'm going to be honest with you with the recession thing. But when you got a guy in the White House like Trump, who every single day saying everything is amazing, people start to believe that. At least the billionaires, right? And the oligarchs, they believe that. So they're the ones that are doubling down on these stock market thing. So listen, man, do something to build your wealth. That's all I can tell you. Do something to build your wealth. Do not sit around and watch this thing pass you by, because it will. It will, guys. This thing will pass you right by. Look at what's happening. S&P 500, don't look any further than that. Just look at what's happening with that. Now, is there going to be another correction and a consolidation at some point? Yes. But the thing you got to understand, guys, is go look at the history of the stock market. This thing pushes higher. No matter if we have a consolidation and a correction or not, it's going to push higher. If it got to 66, the whole point of the stock market for it to go to 67. The whole point of the stock market is for the S&P to go to 68. That's the whole point of the stock market. Or why would it exist? Just think about that. Drop me some comments and let me know what you think about the S&P going to 7,000 points at the end of the year. If you're stopping by the channel for the first time, please consider subscribing. Share the video. Smash the like button. Thoughts become things. You can see it in your mind. You can hold it in your hands. You guys keep chasing your greatness. Never stop believing in yourself. Stay healthy, get wealthy, and I'll catch you on the next video. Peace. Moo is going to give you some NVIDIA stock when you open up a new Moo brokerage account and make a deposit. All you got to do is get down to the first link in the description box. That's the Moo brokerage link. Click on it and get all the details on how you can get some NVIDIA stock. Don't delay, act today. Second link down in the description box is the Wealth Builders Financial Community on Patreon. Guys, all we do in that community is help each other build wealth, get to financial freedom, and passive income. If you want to be a part of our team, All you got to do is click on that second link. It'll take you over to Patreon, and then come sign up for the fastest growing financial community on Patreon. We'll call the Wealth Builders.